Hello, 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 ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to today's stream. How is everyone doing on this beautiful Friday evening? Oh, just as I'm getting started, Dragon Player dropped hot news in the Discord. Virtua Fighter 4 is on Fightcade with rollback netcode. How can people always do this shit and developers can't? I don't understand, but whatever. Man, it's 5K is crazy. I still feel like people are sleeping on it. Also, where was I? Uh-oh. Oh yeah, I was, disappearing cube. I remember now. It's in this shit. I think. Oh, did I actually die? Whoops. Oh, I'm stuck. The fuck? Cool. Alright, great start. You can brute force rollback in all games on a modern PC, while you couldn't in a modern game on a current system. I mean, I guess that makes sense. Yeah, we're talking about games that don't have an online to begin with. So, yeah. Dude. I just really wish there was a 3D fighting game. You know, like something new. 3D fighting game space has been, well, basically dead for a while. Like nothing new is happening. Nothing exciting is happening. It's pretty sad. If you want something new with fighting games, you have to ditch a whole dimension. Right? A whole dimension has to be sacrificed. Isn't that crazy? Forgot to switch. Oh yeah, and other fighting game news, isn't Combo Breaker like literally right now? I guess if you guys like fighting games, you shouldn't be here. Damn, Skelly Boy is already here. There we go. Oh wait, where am I going? Oh, I fucked up. I need to be up there. Okay, okay. Hold on. Yeah, it's coming back now. It's all coming back. Ha! Come on, brain. Start working. Okay, down. Slippy slide. Top speed. Brrr. A brrr. Boing. Alright, let's pull this bad boy out, push it down, and hopefully it won't disappear now. Man, you know what I didn't pay attention to at all? Apparently there's a bunch of video game showcases planned for the next couple of months. Apparently there's like the Summer of Games thing again, which went so well last time, if you remember. Okay, how do we push this? Because the only way I noticed was I saw that Sony announced a new thing, like a new state of play or whatever. And then I was like, okay, it seems like it's been a while. And then I saw like a list of, okay, we added Sony's event, you know, we added it to the list. And I'm like, what list? And apparently there's already a bunch. No, the Xbox thing is around normal E3 time. Yes, Nintendo Direct. I haven't heard anything about a Nintendo Direct, but you can kind of assume one is coming up. Xbox, I think it's called Xbox and Bethesda Showcase or something, which I don't know when it is, but should also be soonish. PlayStation is doing one next week, Thursday. State of Play. And there's like a couple of smaller ones. There's like the Future Gaming Show. There's the PC Gaming Show. There's like a couple of indie showcases. Then there's like Jeff Keighley's Summer of Games. And then in August there's Jeff Keighley's, you know, Gamescom Live, whatever. Basically a whole lot of stuff with like one good game and the rest nobody actually gives a shit about. But they have to string you along into this showcase. Because they're expecting the sponsors to pay up, so they need viewers. But they're always going to be super ambiguous in terms of what's gonna be there, but it's always gonna suck way more than you think it is. Really, the only thing I'd be looking forward to right now is just like a straight up PSVR 2 showcase. I feel like that's the thing I'm the most curious about, and I kind of want an entire, you know, like a 30-minute state of play dedicated entirely to PSVR 2. I kind of feel would be interesting. Okay, so now the question is, how do we get this last one down? Because we need to get it there. So we need to push it down there. So that means I need to close this hatch over here some way. But I don't know how. And the weirdest thing is when, you know, like about the Xbox showcase, a lot of people are like, oh man, I'm looking super forward to Starfield. Right, it looks amazing. And it's like, we barely saw anything. Like, we don't even know what that game is about, nor if it's any good. I don't get the hype. Like, it's delayed. People are like, oh man, I was so waiting for it. It's like, waiting for what? You don't even know what it's about or what it is. All you know is Spaceman. Oh, maybe I should go down here. I don't think I've even been here. Maybe there's like a switch over here somewhere. Oh god. Oh god. Okay, so no switch here. Damn, nothing, huh? That's a rough one. When's the last time Bethesda made a good game? Because I feel like they're just riding on the name alone, but they're not making any good games anymore. The last one must have been like Fallout 3 or something, right? Oh look! Oh, it's a switch to what? There you go. This is better. Flip the thingy up. It do. It do. You don't like Skyrim? Oh yeah, Skyrim exists. I've never played it. It's not my kind of game. Man, Skyrim released after Fallout 3, huh? I feel like Skyrim is like an ancient game. Oh, it's a switcheroo. Now this one's open. Okay. Oh, I see how it is. Let me flip this over right back. If she wants to. Wait, stuff like Dishonored? Yeah, right. That's not Bethesda. Because if that was true, they also made Deathloop, and that one was hot garbage. They built a studio. Does that count? I guess it really depends if you care or not. I don't think I've ever been really into Bethesda games. I can't even remember the last Bethesda game I've played. You know what? If we're counting Arcane, I think the last one I played must have been Dark Messiah of Might and Magic. I played that one. I think that's an Arcane game. Water. We filled it up with water. Not a Deathloop fan? Hell no. Dude, that game, I don't know. I'm sure Deathloop is a fine game, right? That's the thing. I'm sure it's fine. They just shoved it down our throat so bad, it's impossible not to hate it. Okay, now what? There's not gonna be anything here. What the fuck? Where do we go? Oh, I'm missing something. There's no water here, though. But is there... Can I... We're not done yet. Maybe I still have to do something here. Maybe there's something useful now that I can swim. Place I couldn't go yet. Perhaps. Or like a switch I couldn't reach. Or not. Ooh. Where do we go from her? What? She fell through that shit. I mean, I don't think there's anything here anymore. It feels like there should be something here, but... yeah, there must be a reason we're upping the water level. Maybe there's something down here. This is the entry. Nothing. No, I need to complete this in some way. Okay, maybe I'll double check here, but I don't think this is like one of the places to send water. We've upped the level on the other one to have running water. Now we need the other. There's still one direction where there was nothing. Nothing. Maybe there's like a hidden wall, you know, something I can push in or do whatever. Can I come in? Hidden wall? No. Hidden wall? No. Hidden wall? No. Uh-huh. There we go. Mystery solved. I saw that. Come on, grab it, you can do it. So, oh, this one's an underwater switch. Okay. Let's get up this ladder. Jump. Woof. That hurt a lot more than expected. Oh, okay. I see what I have to do. This is a kind of jump I hate. Not a fan. The jump, spin, and grab. Huh. I think I need to open that. Or not? Okay. Now what? Oh, maybe. You know what? Maybe. Honestly, I'm surprised he didn't die. Oh wait, it's a timed run. Oh, okay, nice fail. You'll love to see it. It'll go up any second now. So, what's the news on the streets? Anything else interesting happening? We talked about Virtua Fighter on Fiecade. We talked about game showcases that are definitely gonna suck. What else we got? Oh, that was low. Okay. Whoops. Okay, so that you can do that. Okay, okay, okay. Boom, 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 boom. Go. Bonk. Alright, now we got this. I thought I was actually set back further than this. I guess it's fine. She didn't do the flippy flop. See, this is what I hate about it. It's kind of like a weird timing thing, because you have to hold the X button, the cross button, whatever you want to call it. You have to hold it to hang on. Then you have to press square to jump back. And then you have to press circle while jumping, but before it's too late in the jump, to do the flip-flop. However, if you do the flip-flop, or try to do it while still holding the X button, which you have to do to hang on to the stairs, she doesn't do it. So you have to press jump, release the cross button, and then press the flippy flop. all in like a short time span, which can definitely be a little bit annoying sometimes. As you just saw, it's not the easiest jump for whatever reason. What? Shh. Dude, that's so close. What's up with all these close calls? Okay, seems to be it. Oh, damn, is this where we... Okay, so I kind of made it, right? I mean, not really, but... Still need a key, what? Oh, I thought I was already back at the start. Whoopsie. Oh, so we got a whole area? Oh, shit. Okay, we got Crocs. We got an underwater switch. Hello, Croc. How you doing, crocodiles? We got a staff with no head. We got skeleton boys that are definitely gonna get up. See? Then we have whatever death trap this is. Alright, let's have fun. Oh no! You wanna go down? Why is it lined up like that? That's... Oof. That's crazy. Oh, it's over here, right? Other gaming news seems like the PS1, 2, and PSP emulation on PS5 is pretty bad. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I saw that DF had a video on it, but I haven't had a chance to check it out yet. I do wonder how much of a problem it's gonna be. Because has there ever been like an official emulation that people didn't hate? I feel like most of the times the community-made emulators are always going to be better, right? Because they know what they want. And they, you know, spend way more time working on it. Like, consistently, the Nintendo emulators are pretty bad. I feel like the PS1 on PS3, those were solid. I feel I didn't notice too much issues with them. Like even playing the physical discs on a PS3, which is possible. A lot of people forget about this, but PS1 games you can play on a PS3, no matter which model you have. That worked pretty well. But again, I'm sure if you compare it to whatever's hot these days, like DuckStation, of course DuckStation is going to be way better. Because it has a lot of features. Especially like the D... whatever it's called, where you stop like the texture dithering. That one's huge for PS1. Apps is simply not good enough, so it must be fairly bad. Oh. I don't know. It depends on who made the video. What? Oh, what? You can't long jump and you can't short jump. What? So they must have tested the Asian version then, because I don't think it's out yet here, right? Damn. Not fucking it up all too much. Very nice. All right. Damn, I'm actually really curious about the video now. Because I do want to know what's not enough about it. It's one of the features that, of the whole PlayStation Plus thing, has me the most excited. Because they did say that if you own a game that's on the list, and if you bought it back in the PS3 era, when you could buy PS1 games on PSN, you could just play them even without having the subscription. Dude, what is wrong with the person who made this map? He fucked up. He didn't line it up properly. That's like a Tomb Raider sin. Right? Like the whole thing about classic Tomb Raider is based on the idea that everything's a grid and that all jumps take, you know, like it's like a certain amount of spaces forward. And putting things like halfway stuff, that's never okay. That's like a big no-no. Oop. Alrighty. I think we got this part pretty down. I'll get my shotgun for the skelly boy. Maybe the real PS1 emulation was our nostalgia all along. Damn. Deep words. Damn. I think he fucked up. This person fucked up who made this map, because here's the thing, I'm pretty sure that jump is impossible. Because the running jump is too far. And the short jump is not far enough. So no matter which jump you do, she will always miss. At that point, it's a literal impossible jump. Play tested mapping, exactly. This is why developers are developers. And players actually don't always know what they want or need. It's either possible or you're supposed to do something else, given people cleared it. It's possible there's something else. I didn't see any other way to go. And I think I know the solution. It's just, it's very bootleg, and it would be... I wouldn't consider it like a smart idea. It's really just like flawed design. What I'm assuming you have to do is jump at an angle so that the distance you're jumping is longer instead of a straightforward jump. But that is very anti... What's... You know, anti the core of classic Tomb Raider. Everything has always been about jumps being, you know, like you can calculate them. There's the whole grid system is such a big part of the identity of Tomb Raider. Like the whole concept of like the run-up jump. A lot of games, you know, like you have this exact jump backwards. You know, she runs for one tile and then does the running jump. You can't do it any sooner. She always does a couple of steps. It's like a calculated system. And there's not a single of the actual games that does shit like this, where you have to do like a halfway jump. It's just not a thing. We good reason. You know? But you have to... Okay, let's try it. Wait, I have to stand in the back, jump like this, so I'm creating more distance, then turn in the air. No, it's still too far. What the fuck? Well, that's not cool. It's not cool at all. Hello? Bum bum. The only thing I can think of, and I really hope it's gonna be the solution, is I hope I have to raise those bars up so that the normal jump actually works. I really hope that's the case. Because then at least the person who made this map, or people in multiple, actually did know what they were doing. I'd prefer that. Oh. And here we are again. Get the shotty. Shotgun. Well, that's an underwater switch. Doesn't seem to be any other hidden switches here. So that's a bummer. Oh? Damn. This is, I'm assuming, where the water is gonna come out. Giggity. Yeah, I don't see any other place or way to go other than this. And this is an issue. I wonder why that's a thing. Like, why is there a hole here? That's weird. That's very sus, to say the least. No bell to shoot, perhaps? Oh, maybe. Hold on. Looks like there's nothing good down there. No hidden switch? Nope. Okay. Okay. Fuck, what do we do? Think this is gonna work? Nope, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. Shit. What do we do here? This one has me stumped. There we go. Huh, okay. Did I miss anything? There has to be something, right? Alright, jump, flip, grab. Damn, they're working out pretty well. I guess I'm a pro after all. Ooh. Okay. Not anything here, right? Okay, here we have the crocodiles. We have a thing to climb over, but I'm assuming this lighter piece has to be lifted up so you can actually reach it. How? We don't know yet. This, I'm assuming, is missing the top of its staff. Okay, is there something? Switches, bells, ledges, really anything at this point, you know? Huh, hold on. Why is that one cracked? Is it shootable? I guess not. A little bench here. Hey, what do we do? Maybe the crocodiles are carrying an item? Like a key item? Or maybe the skeleton boy? No? It's like the flare, if there's like interactable things in the wall, it's usually easier to see with a flare. They start flickering and shit. Oh, I guess not. Can't reach. Alright, so it has to be something with a jump, for sure. Doesn't seem like there's something I can do to change this. So I'll just have to find out a way to do this jump without dying. It has to be a running jump, because a short jump is clearly fucked already. Like this, maybe? What? Oh my god, that's jank. That can't be. That cannot be the intent. Oh god, this shit again? What? Dude, I am losing my shit here. This is fucked up. This is not okay. Jail time, alright? I really hope the people who developed this are like, oh yeah, the fact that it's completely not lined up, that's an oopsie, you know. That's an error on our part, and people just assume it was supposed to be that way because it's difficult, and you know, difficult is good these days. Jump. At least now we have a little more knowledge. We know how to do the last jump. What I need to figure out now if the distances are the same back and forward, or do we need a different? Maybe a single jump forward is fine for the very last jump. Is it the same distance? I don't think so. Though honestly, it kind of does look like it. Wait, it's 1, 2.5 squares. This is the issue, 2.5. And it's 2.5 from the other side. Yes, I think it... Or is that 1.5? Yeah, it's the same distance, so it should have worked. It has to be different, right? It has to be different. It's totally not as far. By the way, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna switch weapons now. And save. So I don't always have to switch weapons. Alright, this time we got it. I can feel it. This is the one. This is the one. Okay, roll. Run and jump. Grab. Is this how speedrunners are born? Just doing the same thing over and over, turning it in like to... Like at this point, my movements are becoming a math formula. It's like push this, push that, hold this much seconds. Okay, walk to the corner, jump, turn. Oh my lord. Ooh. This is infuriating. This is actually infuriating. Oh, there you go. Alright. Pull the switch. Jump back. Flip. Jump up. Grab. Grab! I think I'm too late now. Okay, jump, flip, grab. Hey, what's up, Neon? Thank you very much for the raid. Give me a sec. I'm in full concentration right now. Roll, running, jump. Grab. Probably gonna be too late. Ooh, waited, bitch! Let's go! Neon, thank you very much for the raid. Welcome, 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 everybody. We are playing Tomb Raider Biohazard. And this is the first time I'm entering this area. I have no experience with it. We'll just have to figure out how to do all these jumps exactly. But I have a good feeling that I can sense what I need to do from my first try here. Ah, bitch! Laura ever been in a fighting game? Someone needs to do that. She's in Brawlhalla. I think that's about it. She's in Brawlhalla. She's in shit Smash Bros. Pog. Well, at least people playing shit Smash Bros. Actually earn money playing it in tournaments. Now come on, grab it, bitch. There you go. She needs to be in a 3D fighting game, otherwise you can't appreciate her artistic movement. Yeah, her athleticism. There you go. Easy timed run. But you start to know what you need to do at your second try, you know? You learn. Okay, 2 jumps back. to the side. Jump back. Diagonally. There we go. Now all we have to do is the same thing while we're being hunted by a blue ghost. Yes! Yes! Let's go! That's the second try. I'm happy with my second try attempt. You know? Definitely not 20 or something. No. That would never be me, alright? How do we get rid of the ghost? Do we get rid of the ghost? Oh my god. Ha! Skeleton. Oh my lord. This ghost is crazy. What the fuck? Hey, Skelly boy. Yeah, take your time, girl. It's not like you're being hurt. Oh, get blown up, bitch. Oh yeah? Take a swim, bitch. Okay, we got water. Oh, big croc. Hello, croc. I can't shoot the croc. Is the shotgun just trash? Why is she not aiming? It should be very possible, right? Ah, here we go. Another movement, eh? Tomb Raider Legend. They call it that because it's a legendarily, like legendary. It's true though. It was the first Crystal Dynamics game. Why is she not aiming down? That's so weird. It usually always works. And if I jump down, I'm fucked. And it's not even following me. Oh, maybe I can lure it. You know, dangle my feet. Ah. 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 Uh-oh. Look up, can't reach. I only noticed because I have a sharp eye. You know, I definitely haven't been here before or anything. What does switch do? Uh-huh. Now look up, Beaver. I'm going up. Oh shit. Artistic movement. Oh. Hold up, you can move this. Or not? Huh, how weird.
No.
Oh my god, that scared me. Beaver, thanks for the pins. Dude, that got me. That's a jump scare. What the fuck? Why is she not doing anything? How do I get back? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh my god. Oh. Whew! That was scary. Yeah, the volume of the sound alerts is way higher than of the game. And it kind of got me. Yo, what's up, Dragon Player? Bop. Alright, we got key. No, we can use key. Sega finally put Project Diva on PC. What's that? Is that Miku? Hatsune Miku? Miku rhythm game? Damn. Rhythm game? Time to dive. Time to flip the switch. Ba-da-da. There we go. Easy peasy. Mystic Forge viewers also watch Mister's Play Stuff? What's that? Mistress Play Stuff? Mistress? Oh, I get it. That took me a while. Now I get it. She a Tekken streamer? Cool. Yeah, that is interesting because people care about Tekken here? I didn't know that. Like, I like Tekken, but... Never heard of her. There's so many streamers and content creators. You can never know all of them. Even if you're a fan of a game, there's gonna be people who stream the game all the time, who make YouTube videos for the game all the time, that you've never heard of. Truly oversaturated. It's just there's so many content in general. I guess it all comes down to, you know, like, you don't have to catch up with everything. You can just find the people or the content you enjoy and whatever. Yeah, many of them do it for a living. Strange times to live in. The majority doesn't, though. Like, it's definitely a myth that, you know, like, streaming is like an easy way to earn hella money, whatever. Like, I think on Twitch, you need to be in like the... Yeah, you have to be like top 1% minimum to have like, I think if you have over 20 viewers or something, you're already in the top 1% of Twitch. Or something like that. There's like a ridiculous stat. Because like the majority of people are streaming for, you know, one person or zero or something like that. Watch her streams, but I don't follow her. I haven't heard of her. Very few don't, or they live below minimum wage. They can somehow get by. Well, like the top 3K streamers make minimum wage. Yeah, it's pretty rough to have like streaming. Now, of course, that is a little bit of a mischaracterization. Yeah, it's true that only the very top make a full-time income off Twitch alone. Most people, even if they have like 100 viewers, 200 viewers consistently on Twitch, they're gonna be making YouTube content, TikTok, Instagram, you name it, all that other shit. They'll be selling merch, they'll be doing other stuff, other revenue streams. So usually you can go full-time way before like Twitch is the complete, you know, like the covers the whole thing. But it's still not easy, you know, because most of those things, like, you know, like sponsorships, most of those things, merge, sponsors, all that stuff, completely contingent on how many viewers you have. The more you have, the more you can get for sponsorships, the more you can do whatever, right? And look, even content creators where you're like, oh, they're like big content creators, they have no issues in terms of money. You know, like let's say, for example, people on the level like Giuna or Sajam or like the bigger fighting game streamers. Guess what? You see them doing Raid Shadow Legends sponsorships once in a while. And you know what that means. That means it's a shitty month, you know? Maybe not everyone is resubscribing, and fuck, I need to pay my bills. That's what a Raid Shadow Legends sponsor stream means. Damn, the bills. Sometimes it baffles me how Personas can have 7K viewers a stream. Is Personas a specific streamer, or do you just mean people in general can have that many viewers? To me, the baffling ones are like, you know, let's say Asmongold. You know, he can literally boot up any game, have 50K viewers. He can watch the Johnny Depp trial. Like, literally one of the most boring things in the world, just watching a trial. You know, lawyers just saying the same question 50 times in a row with a little bit of a different spin to it. He's doing like 150K watching that trial. It's insane. I don't know what people like. I think the trial's funny. I've seen clips of it, you know. I have a little haha. But like to follow it live, the whole thing, it's crazy. Okay, let's see. Up, up, down, down, up. Up, up, down, down, up. Thinking at 250K in the first day, dude. Insane. Can you imagine that though? Like that kind of audience? Like, there's a bunch of TV channels that are jealous of those numbers. They're entertainers. I mean, yeah. I think a lot of people tend to find someone who has opinions they agree with. Because that's usually how it goes. Because I notice a lot of the big streamers, they tend to talk a lot about, you know, like the happenings and whatnot. You know, the politics and that stuff. Seems to be why most people are there. Once they actually start gaming, the numbers drop significantly. That's usually how it goes. What's up, bird? You're not gonna fight, are you? Ah! Ooh, it's already uptime. Not my day. Damn. Been fucking up over at Neon's as well. Let's do a little save, just to be sure. I can't wait to get out of this stage. Because if we complete this stage, we'll be halfway. Let's go. Halfway. Uh-oh. This is such a long campaign. I love it, but it's also long. Anyway, break time. Cap rage quit today and blamed the internet. Alright. What was he playing? What was she playing? I'm sorry, dude. I still mess it up too much. Dead Space 2. That's one of the shitty ones. Or is 2 still good? I know 3 is a shitty one. Because it's just packed full of microtransactions. 2 might still be good. I don't know. I know most people think Dead Space 1 is a classic. 2 is still okay, but you can't stand it? Damn. I've never played those. Which reminds me, I should actually play Evil Within 2. I bought the game a while ago. Planning to stream it. It should also run flawless. 60 FPS on PS5, so... But I haven't got around to it. I've also bought Alan Wake Remastered. Because that's another one I want to get into. So I have some horror games lined up. I just don't know when to plan them. Because these days, you know... You know what the problem is? You really need to stream every day of the week to do a lot of different games. Because if you only stream 3 days a week like I do, you kind of have to just play one game until it's finished, then play another game until it's finished. You can't really do long games. You can't really, you know, do a lot of things at the same time. Remastered's not worth the title. I mean, isn't it just remastered? Like, it's not a remake or anything. You know, remastered is just, up-res the textures and like little things like that. It looks remastered to me. It looks like the same thing with a coat of paint. That's kind of it. Dedicate the game to a certain day. Sure. But then at the same time, you're like, alright, Tomb Raider Friday. You play a couple of hours and it's like, okay, now you have to wait another week to continue. It's like, okay. So you can't pick a game you're actually really excited about because like, you have to wait a whole week to play it again. Anyway. Break a time. Be right back. Poof. We're back. You know what I was thinking? What if I recorded some CPU matches in Rumble Roses and played those as a video during the break? Wouldn't that be funny? It just, oh, it's break time and I'll just a random match, you know? Like, just leave the Xbox running a whole day, just churning through random matches of CPUs, recording all of them, cutting them up, and then have like a bunch of break time videos, and I'll just play a random one. It's an idea worth trying. It doesn't matter though. Like, I feel whenever I do break time, I kind of imagine, you know, I mean, you guys can take a break too, or continue doing whatever you're doing on the side, because I don't know a lot of people who watch a stream without doing something else at the same time. Like, that seems to me like the most common use case is just people having the stream on while doing something else. It's what I do pretty much always if I watch a stream. Oh, it's a doggo! Perro! Let us play an NPC match with channel points whenever we want. Dude, that's too dangerous. That's like a whole stream worth of matches the first time I enable it. Oh! Okay, bitch, you asked for it. Perro meets shark. Oh. Here we go. I never do something else when I'm watching Twitch. I mean, are you sure? You know? If you're watching those hot tub streams, you don't even need a second monitor. You can be doing some other activity while watching that. Damn, that's a big fish. Like a mini window in the corner, just like you have a match play, or have it cover me. Like instead of my face, there's a Rumble Roses match going on. Excuse me. That would be funny. Oof. Hey, at least it'll be something worth looking at. Alright, what do we got? Alright. What is a whistle? I hear a whistle. Weep! I wonder if this is timed. Sometimes brief when I watch streams. Unnecessary. Oh! Oh. Oh. Oh, come. I didn't lose health, so that's fine. Brrp. 2 squares, please. Thank you very much. Now we need 2 over here. Yes. What? Uh-oh. Kaput? Maybe I can go back. That might be it. Might be... What? Why is it blocked? It doesn't matter. I'll make it. I'm an expert top tier player. I can make it. Easy. Okay. Whoo-wee. Closer than expected. Oh. Uh-oh. It's a trap? Yo, okay, let's go. Ninja Gaiden. Okay. Okay, so I'm curious. Let's look at the switches first. What do we do here? We got blue, 2 greens, and a red. What happens when I flip them? Hello? What was that? Oh, okay. Okay. Wonder if the creator wasn't able to put in BG music, or if it was to honor the original materials. There's been stages with background music, honestly, like straight up ripped from Resident Evil 2. So, you know, maybe it's just this stage. I'm assuming all of them need to be out. What's in the middle one? I don't get it anymore. That's it, right? That's all of them set up. Yeah, I think that's good. If that's even what you need to do, right? We'll figure it out. Huh. 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 Oh! Uh-oh. Nice. Okay. I think I did an oopsie. I'm pretty sure I had to push it to this side. Soft locked, possible. Possible. Maybe one of these is a reset. I guess not. Yeah, I guess we're soft locked. Nice. I agree with the comments on the YouTube playthrough. Genius level design. Oh damn, the pump. When's the last time you saved? When I entered this room. Huh. Can't leave either. So that's cool. Oh, maybe this is. Maybe that's like a reset button? No. I think that's where the balls have to go. Oh god. Keep forgetting about these holes. This is cool. I love being soft locked. Maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe that's like for a secret. That might be for a top secret. Or maybe it's to open the door. Fuck. What do we think? Reset? I think we have to, right? Dude, if it's a fucking secret. Hello? Damn, she can't climb it? Okay. It's time for the Prima guide. I don't know. I feel like I'm just soft locked thanks to the ball. It's kind of fucked up though, right? Can't even get past it. She won't even start doing this. I have to get in between here, but if I do it, I'm gonna fall down and die. Or not. Yeah, reload it is, unfortunately. I don't think I've done that much. Pushed a couple of the buttons, but yeah, I opened these two doors, I pushed the buttons. That's kind of all I did. Oh shit, I saw the Uzi ammo. Whatever. Let's do all this stuff and save again. Just to get rid of it. So we don't have to do it again. Suburb? Ah! Doggo, where do you come from? Man, I'm so excited for next week. Finally, I get to see Ice 9 Kills live. I haven't had a chance to see him yet, because I kind of discovered them during the COVID era. And you know, that was kind of a rough time for live band performances. So I'm glad they're finally coming over to Belgium. Although the minis, the mod itself, I feel this is too long for what it is. It does feel long. But it's not a bad thing. Like it's, oh no, too much free content. I don't know. I feel like the stages themselves aren't bad, you know? They just take long. That's kind of it. I do feel like, I don't know, I feel like the original games, they just feel a little more tight, you know, like it's almost like they spend more time thinking about everything compared to this. I know, and of course it doesn't help that I'm using nightmare mode where you can only use a typewriter to save, because otherwise you could save at any time. You're gonna hear Jason's mom alive? I hope so. I don't know what they're gonna play. I'm assuming a lot of their new CD. Thing is, isn't there anything new to the game? Like it's in the filler. Yeah, it's made with the level editor, right? So it's never gonna be Like, it is still Tomb Raider. Like, 'cause that's the thing. This is, like, you know, you're calling it a mod. It's not really a mod. It's just, like, stages made with Tomb Raider level editor. With a new Lara costume. Because that's the thing, yeah. You can, like, pick your character model for your stage. And that's kind of it. And then you make your stage. Because here's the thing, this is an official tool, right? When Tomb Raider 4 released on PC, it came with this. Like, level editor was a official feature of Tomb Raider 4 on PC. And the community has updated it to support new things. But in concept, it's still the same thing. It's too long. I'm sure it was never intended to be this long. I mean, you can do whatever you want. Like, this person decided to make a full game out of this thing. Whatever, right? You don't have to play it. That's the thing. If you're like, it's too long, just stop playing, I guess. We met a devs of level editor themselves. I don't know. I mean, clearly it's possible to make multiple stages link to each other, so I think they kind of just wanted you to do whatever the fuck you want. Okay, so no solution. So that wasn't it for whatever reason. I didn't even know what it did. Oh, now I see it. Something opened up over there. Gotcha. I do admit, I'm sure I'm gonna be more of a fan of just people making a 1 or 2 stage type of thing. You know, it's just like, oh, Lara went to like this cave or this tomb or whatever. Like that kind of stuff, I can imagine I'm gonna like more. Because this is a little bit long-winded for sure. Still cool though. The thing is with this one, I kind of wished it was a little more Resident Evil and a little less Tomb Raider. Because that was kind of like the deal, you know? That was kind of like what's on the box. It's like, oh, it's Tomb Raider Biohazard. But I mean, it kind of is, I guess. So that opened the door, hopefully. Yes, it did. Let's go. I was about to say when I saw the skeleton enemy go, yeah, I feel like the moment we came into this stage, it kind of just stopped being the Resident Evil thing. Alright. Dude, I'm surprised I survived that. I should have saved, honestly, because, you know. And now the door's probably closed. It's not. Alright, let's not push ourselves. Let's save. Brrr. What's up, bird? There you go. Low confidence save, yeah. I know I call it confidence save as a joke, but it's true though, it works. Like if you know you just saved, you're not that scared to lose progress, you know? It's an actual real thing. I like the confidence save. Oh yeah, remember how I said that there were a bunch of game showcases planned for the summer? One of them is the Embracer Group showcase. And now I'm curious, are they gonna mention anything Tomb Raider related? Like, are they gonna mention their plans? Probably not. Those showcases are usually once you have a trailer and something fancy to show. So I'm assuming not, but still I'm curious. They just acquired the franchise a little too early for an announcement. I mean, I kind of just want to know what they want to do. They definitely kind of said they wanted to do some kind of remaster of old stuff, but we don't know to what extent that's probably going to be. Yo, what's up? Just a re-release of the old games on modern consoles would already be a huge win. And preferably like an up-to-date PC version that doesn't require any fiddling or any bullshit to get running. Yeah. I want to know if that Gothic 1 remake is still a thing. Damn, Gothic 1? Sheesh. Haven't heard that in ages. Yeah, the Embracer Group is doing so much shit. Yeah. Wonder if we're gonna hear about Blood Rain 3? Damn. Dude, I really hope so. Though I don't think that's Embracer who owns that. I think that's Ziggurat Entertainment. Dude, I really hope so. Embracer Group, honestly, I hope they finally mention what's going on with Time Splitters. You know, some time has passed. There should be some... Like, the game should have some form already. Maybe it's definitely... I mean, possibly it's not far enough, because they literally made a new studio just for Time Splitters again, so... You know, but still, I would love some news on that. What do you think of a proper Tomb Raider horror game? That would be dope, and you know why? Because they tried it. Last year, 2021, they did like the whole year, because it was like the 25th anniversary of Tomb Raider. And they, you know, like showed some behind the scenes stuff. And one of the prototypes for the new trilogy, when they did the reboot, the whole thing was like she's a survivor and all that shit. Their first idea was to actually make it more survival horror. And that prototype looked cool. Like, it looked really cool. but they decided to go a little more traditional because, you know, that was like really out there for a main game in the franchise. But it looked cool, and parts of that came back in Rise of the Tomb Raider when they did, as a DLC, they did a survival mode, which, like, I know people hated it, because most people who play Tomb Raider, just when it's DLC, they just want single player DLC, which I totally understand. But at the same time, it was one of my favorite DLC. You know, like, oh, we're dropping you in the blizzard, you have to survive, you need food, you need heat. But at the same time, you need to like find tombs, loot them, you know, and the map was like procedurally generated, so it wasn't always the same. You know, like the starting area was the same, and then out there it just was random. It was really cool. And I feel like they could have done much more with it. You know, I could easily imagine it being like a little more, maybe not battle royal, but, you know, like games like The Hunt, where you had like, because you had co-op in it, you could play 2-player survival. I think that mode would have been even cooler if they would have made it multiplayer, so there were like, I don't know, like let's say 4 teams of 2 running around looting tombs. But, you know, you could also kill each other. That would have been really cool. But yeah, people really, really hated it, and I think they never... Like, with Shadow of the Tomb Raider, all DLC was just extra tombs. They didn't even look or try to do anything else. The extra tombs had co-op in Shadow, but they never tried anything unique again after Rise, which is really sad. Because it was a cool idea. It was so cool, would love the full game of that. Yup. Definitely. Didn't they also do a horror DLC where zombies raided Lara's home and you had to find them off? Yep, that was also Rise of the Tomb Raider. They definitely experimented with some stuff. There was one DLC where... what was it again? You were like in a base and it was... Was it also zombies or like some kind of creatures, and there was like a poison field that was coming in. Then you had to do like a bunch of objectives, and then... I don't really remember exactly how it goes. Because now that I'm explaining it, it sounds a lot like the Survivor thing, but it wasn't anything like that. Because it was always like the same map, but it was... Oh, how do I explain it? It was, again, it was like almost a sort of mini game. Yeah, they really tried all kinds of shit with Rise. Okay, what does this do? Dude, look at that little, when she goes down at the end, there's like a little booty shake. You gotta love it, right? A little booty shake. Come on. Come on, you got it. Oh, what? What? Ooh, that was deeper than expected. Fuck. Hello? Ooh. Oh, I see now. Oh, I see it now. We'll have to pull this wall. What do we think? 2 blocks? Sounds about right. Okay. There we go. Okay, but now where do we start? Do we start up there? Yes. Honestly, level editor for Tomb Raider was such a good idea. Because I feel like the general design of these games with the whole grid system and whatever, I think it really lends itself to have like some kind of pre-made level editor. But it also made it so that like literally now we can still play these games. Even though there's no official ones. Like this is still a thing, classic Tomb Raidering. There's new ones releasing like every year, there's a bunch. Oh, we've already done this. I think there's even competitions of like the best one each year and stuff like that on the fan sites. Uh-huh. Hello? Hello? Oh. Oh, okay, it's a timed run. Again, there's a lot of timed runs in this one. Level editors are always cool in theory, but I feel they often die off very quickly. Ubisoft Far Cry attempts come to mind. I think for Tomb Raider it helps that they're not doing the classic type Tomb Raiders anymore. Sort of for the community, it's like a very easy, you know, like obviously we're gonna make. Oh, I'm not dead. Oh my lord. Also, that's a really close timing. Like it's gnarly. Survive. Yeah, I thought I was a goner. I was so sure I was a goner. FC2 level editor was crazy. I never played Far Cry's. I think I played the first one a little bit. I never got into them. And I feel like the later ones were just all about having wacky bad guys. And you know, general Ubisoft open world stuff. I feel like I already play Assassin's Creed, so I gotta be careful with what other Ubisoft games I play. You know, before you know it, you're playing the same game 50 times. What the fuck? I should have done that. Should have done the roll. Time for Time Splitters 4. Showback Casey returns. Oh shit. Dude, you don't even know. You actually make me hype. That would be so dope. Showback Casey returns. I mean, I do like how she is in Future Perfect. But like OG Joe by Casey returns, that would be funny. Okay, do I need to use a little bit of sprinting in between as well? Seems like a little too close to do it. Maybe here a little bit, but no. Why is she not moving? What the fuck? She stopped moving. She just stuck. I was holding left. That was whack. Alright. We'll get the details down. It's a really close one though. It's like super close. This is another thing these fan things tend to do. They just increase the, you know, like how tight every timed run is, how difficult jumps are usually way more difficult than the actual games. Which I understand they kind of want to push, you know, the people who've been playing this for ages, but still, I feel like maybe it's just me. I would just like more, you know, like on the same level as the usual game, as a normal game. Seems like what I would enjoy the most. I don't need to try hard stuff. Not breakable? Okay. I guess we can do some combining. Staff with gem. Noise. Hardcore content for hardcore fans. Yeah, though there's definitely, you know, there are stages, you know, like what I'm talking about now. Like that exists. I just, you know, this is the first level editor I tried because I got kind of, you know, they sold me with the trailer. I was like, damn, Resident Evil? Like, that was like, oh, it's different. But it's just Tomb Raider, right? Uh-huh. I like the part in the Tomb Raider film where Lara raided all over her enemies. You mean like in the first movie with Angelina Jolie? She rolls enemies pretty often in those movies. The oldest trick in the book. Jolie is more like the original Lara than reboot Lara anyway. True. Though, honestly, I recommend everyone to rewatch those original movies. I don't know if they held up that well. Oh my god. How do you... Dude, that's... Ooh. Like, those movies they're dumb fun, you know? They're dumb fun. They are peak 2000s. Like, a lot of the special effects, weird slow-mos. It's very, very mid-2000s, like, woof. But they're fun movies. I think that's something you can always, you know... Oh. What the fuck? I like Daniel Craig in it, so I'll watch his first Bond film after. Damn, yeah, he's in it. That's right. Young Craig is in it. What do you think of the rebooted film? I like it. The rebooted film follows the story of the first reboot game to a certain extent. The supernatural elements at the end of the first game, they kind of twisted in a different way, where it's not, you know, like, there's not really supernatural stuff. They kind of twist the idea a little bit. But all in all, it's a good movie. You know, if you like the OG Tomb Raider films, you're gonna like the new ones as well. Nani the fuck? I knew that was gonna happen. Oh. Okay, so I'm pretty sure you just have to jump to the previous platform again. Funniest thing about the OG films is how they padded Jolie for the first one, but not enough to match the games. I mean, the games are pretty unrealistic. So if you're gonna translate it to a movie, I feel like they just shouldn't worry about that kind of stuff. I think most people who are a fan of Tomb Raider don't even care about that stuff all that much. I think in general, Angelina Jolie back then, honestly, perfect casting. I feel like for that era, that was definitely the best choice they could have made. For, you know, to have like a live action Lara. She was definitely, you know, like, physically a great match. And also, like, she nailed the attitude, right? Of old school Lara. Or like that era of what people thought of old school Lara. I like Nick Frost's cameo. Hope he plays a part in the sequel. Wait, what? Who's Nick Frost? Big titty attitude? Yep. Two whole attitudes. Fat guy at the end upon... Oh yeah, that's a cool thing. Yeah. Is that a known character? No, right? I'm actually not sure. I do know that whole last part is kind of to shit on the modern games. Like, that's like a joke. He's a well-known actor. Yeah, I know the actor. Is the actor's name Nick Frost? Like, he's the kind of actor I see in all kinds of shit, but like I never know their name. Isn't he the guy who plays a lot together with ooh, what's his name again? Dude, I'm so bad with the names. You know, like Hot Shots, Shaun of the Dead, Mission Impossible, like that kind of stuff. Simon Pegg, exactly. That's the one. No, did I say Hot Shots? I meant Hot Fuzz, which is still one of my favorite movies ever. Hot Fuzz? That's such a good movie, what the fuck? Do you prefer Pandora's Box or the first one? Pandora's Box? What's Pandora? Do you mean the Cradle of Life? Or is this some kind of region thing where it's called Pandora's Box? Cradle of Life, Pandora's Box and MacGuffin. Oh yeah, of course. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Honestly, the last time I watched those movies, I watched them both back to back. So it's kind of all a blur. You know, it's kind of all the same thing. I'm gonna say the first one is better. Like the second one, that the whole thing with like in the desert with the shadow creature or whatever the fuck that was. That was kind of, I don't know. I mean, it's the mystical element that's always been in Tomb Raider, but I don't know. Like that part was less interesting to me. First one had a longer shower scene. Shh. Has nothing to do with my choice, sir. Is the first one where they attack her house? I think it is, right? Where she does like, you know, like get the guns in the garage and then like does the bungee cord running around shit. Yeah, that's so cool. That's a fun scene, right? Okay. We're gonna call aliens now? Damn, a hole in the ground. Shush. Can't believe my eyes. I feel Tomb Raider has so much crossover potential. I could imagine watching a Mummy movie and Lara shows up, or Blood Rain X Tomb Raider. I know there's Blood Rain movies, like 2 of them or something. I know they're terrible. I've never watched them, and I feel like I kind of should. Like, I know they're going to be a shit show, but I kind of want to watch them. I feel like the real Blood Rain movies are actually Underworld, which are really good. I really like Underworld. But yeah, talking about crossover potential, I don't think they should really like co-star in a movie, right? But Like, aren't they making a new Indiana Jones? Wouldn't it be super funny if, like, just in a random scene, you know, like Indiana Jones is at the airport or, like whatever, he's like walking through some kind of town, and then like, you know, someone bumps into his shoulder, like the passerby, and it's Alicia Vikander from the new Tomb Raider movies. They're like, oh, sorry, and she just walks forward. Like, they don't even need to mention that it's Lara or whatever. Just like something stupid like that, like a little Easter egg, that would be so cool, right? And it would be so fitting for Indiana Jones as well. If I was making that movie, that's exactly what I would do. That's what I would go for. Just like a simple interaction like that. Time periods are off because Jones' period and Lara's month. But that's what I mean. You don't even have to say it's Lara. Just a wink. Plus, I'm assuming the new Indiana Jones is going to be more in current times because Harrison Ford is like crazy old at this point, right? Did exactly that with Rockin' Arnold Schwarzenegger and Walking Tall. But those are cool things. I like little Easter eggs like that. It's set in 1969. Really? So you can have Lara Croft's father in there, right? Because Lara Croft's father is like in many cases in the lore also an archaeologist that inspired Lara to start doing it. Not in all lore, you know. I don't. Is it in the original or? I think the original lore for like OG Lara is like she defies her parents by doing this. Oh, spiders! Get out of here, Spider-Man! Go back to the MCU where you belong.
It says only a sacrifice of the truest evil will unveil the path to the sacred box. Interesting.
It was in the movies and the reboot at least. Yeah. Though, in my opinion, you know, the new stuff is a little too much daddy issues thing, so I'm not the biggest fan of it. Even the writer of the trilogy, of the new trilogy, what's her name? Pratchett, the daughter of Terry Pratchett? Or is it granddaughter? I don't even know. Rihanna Pratchett, right? The writer, even she, like, a while ago in an interview said, like, yeah, it should have been a little less daddy issue. You know, that really wasn't the best idea. Just pull an AC Odyssey and give Lara a spear so she doesn't age and fits into every time period too. Isn't that the sickest thing though? In Assassin's Creed, they can literally, as long as if it's a game set before Cassandra dies in like, I guess canonically like 2018 or something or whatever. Like any time period before that, they can do a crossover with Cassandra and their explanation is already there. I think that's such a cool idea. Of course, if they overplay it, it gets kind of boring, but I think Cassandra is probably one of the best main characters in like the entirety of Assassin's Creed. Definitely one of the best. Best one's probably still Ezio. I feel like he's goated, you know? Like, that's the assassin most people identify with as well. That makes sense. Cassandra's up there. She's so good. She's like a really... I don't know. She feels like such a good character the whole game through. Remake Samuel Riot's retired Jonah. Yeah, that's the weirdest thing. In the comics, they make comics between the games, right? So between each game in a trilogy, there's like a series of comics that continue the story between the games. And Sam is featured in those comics. I don't remember how it actually ends up. But Sam is in those comics. There's like a whole arc where they kind of flirt with the idea that Lara and Sam might hook up as a couple. But I don't remember how that ended. I kind of maybe I should go for a reread. But yeah, they should do more with Sam. Sam was cool. And Jonah was Jonah. Again, credit where credit is due though. The last time I played Shadow, when I did the hard mode run, Jonah was way less annoying than I remembered. So, you know, it wasn't that bad. But Jonah could have been Sam. Like, imagine having someone with you, talking to you, but it's not a man. Huh? Hey, that sounds good, doesn't it? Jonas played out at this point. He's not terrible about wallpaper at this point. I mean, he's the soundboard, right? That's the thing. Like, if you're gonna do some voice acting and stuff like that, you can't have Lara talking to herself the whole time. You know, someone needs to be like the receiving end of the talking, right? That's what Jonah's for. Basically. Bring back Zip. Dude, Zip and Alistair were cool as fuck. I feel like that always had kind of like a Batman vibe, you know? Like, yeah, Zip, Alistair, even Winston being the butler. Like, that very much had like, you know, like Batman and Alfred the butler, and then like Oracle the computer girl. Like, it worked. It kind of worked. What if it's Zip and Alistair, but it's Amanda and Sam instead, and they're fighting over who gets to be with Lara? And where's Natla? Is Natla like still the bad guy because Lara, Lara said no to her? Ha! Natla was just a fling, and then, you know, Natla's like, hey, you want to move in together? And then Lara's like,
No.
What? Nothing? Fanfiction write itself, right? I mean, look, Unified Lara is in the works, right? That's what they're doing right now. For the next game, they're gonna combine all the lore. So they want to make it so that there's like one backstory instead of like multiple generations of backstory. And they're gonna, you know, they're gonna make sure that all of the shitty parts are gone. They're keeping all the good parts from every era, hopefully. Right? Mana's coming back, boys. We'll soon have a waifu tier list. Tomb Raider waifu tier list. Let's go. Yeah, I hope they keep Sam. There's some stuff I don't know if they need to bring back, like the whole, like in the Legend trilogy, you have like the whole, you know, like Avalon, Atlantis thing. Like for sure, Natla being like the Atlantean whatever, like that needs to stay. That's classic lore. I feel like that's something you need to keep. The whole connection to like the Viking lore, I don't think that needs to stay. It's cool enough, but I don't know. I think the concept of Trinity from like the new trilogy, you know, like the basically the Illuminati bad guy squad, I feel like that's a type of thing you should always have. It's an easy way to get some bad guys in that are organized and you can explain whatever the fuck they're doing. Uh-oh. That didn't work out as I thought it would. Remade a magic sword? Dude, that was so cool. Ooh, or, so this is the thing, what was cool about it. At the end of Underworld, where you were wielding the hammer, oh my god. Oh my god! Woo! That was sick. That was not sick. Wait, what? You cannot move past it? That's bullshit. Bling. I didn't even know where that is. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. So I guess we're not passing this. You probably have to disable it in some way. I don't know. Whoopsie. Whoopsie. Okay, let's try this side again. Whoa. Well, the new Lara is a little more self-aware. Like for her to have fun. Yeah, I feel like that was one of the things that people loved about the original Lara and Legend trilogy Lara. Like, she was confident, you know. She knew herself. She was confident. She knew she was capable. You know, she talked shit like that. I don't know. It was great. I feel like they really fucked up Lara's personality with the Survivor trilogy. Way too serious. Way too serious. Mm. Oh, dude, it's a difficult one. It's not an easy one. You know what? I think I'm gonna wrap up for today. I think I'm gonna wrap her up. Let her be light. Maybe one more try. I think I got it, you know? Maybe not. New Lara is pretty an entirely different character, except they're both rich orphans. Yeah, it's true. Like, yeah, she has money. That's how we can explain her going to all these places. Basically, it. Same thing with like Batman. You know, how does he have all these tools? He's rich. You know, basically the biggest villain of them all, doing like massive fraud, just you know, siphon money from his company to the Batman stuff. Like on a financial level, Batman is the biggest villain by far, right? The amount of money, like tax fraud he's doing because of that shit. But yeah, I don't know, I think most people didn't like the direction. Like, I think a lot of people were like, this is fine, you know, it's not bad. But previously, Lara was just the thing that appealed so many people to classic Lara, to Legend Lara. It was just that she wasn't a pushover. She wasn't like, oh, you know, like she was just a cool person in general, like an actual hero. I don't know. I think with the swords, there's like 3 in a row, but then like the last 2 alternate. So you have to basically move, make sure you pass 1 and 2. When the 3rd row goes down, you have to wait on the 3rd row, so that when number 4 goes down, that's when number 2 comes up behind you, and that's when you go past it. Also, not much tomb braiding. Yeah, they only fixed it in Shadow. In Shadow of the Tomb Raider, there are a bunch of tombs, though they're pretty much all optional, which is baffling, you know. But the balance in Shadow of the Tomb Raider is better. It's definitely, to me, I know a lot of people don't like Shadow of the Tomb Raider that much compared to the other two. I think it's probably the better one of all of them. Maybe tied with Rise of the Tomb Raider, but it's definitely one of the better ones because it has the better balance of, you know, there's combat, but there's also a lot of exploring, also a lot of puzzling, you know, like that's such a part of it. But yeah, I think the thing is, there is tomb raiding, but it doesn't feel like it because it's just, you're always in the same area. That's such a big part of what I think made the old game so cool, is that she's globetrotting, you know? She's like all over the place. Oh, here's a clue, now we have to go there. Boom, 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 boom. And like, they're going through all these different locations, and that kind of gives that feeling of tomb raiding. right? I think being like in one spot and it's like, oh, there's like 10 caves here, all with a little puzzle in it. It's like, make sure that's technical, like on a mechanical, technical level, that is a puzzle, that is Tomb Raiding, but it doesn't feel like it. You know, when she's on a plane going to Tibet or whatever, and then like there's one specific place where there's a secret door, like that's Tomb Raiding, you know? That's cool. I didn't like Lara got shot so much in the remake. Her design is not made for that. There's a reason OG Lara doesn't wear a bulletproof vest. I mean, the reason why she's not wearing a bulletproof vest, I think most people know. You know, I think that's more of an aesthetic reason than a story reason. But yeah, the trilogy, especially the first one, right? The first one in the trilogy, really, that was borderline torture porn, right? It was, I don't know, they pushed it a little too much. It gets way better in Rise and Shadow, but still, like, the death animations are still there. They're kind of still, I mean, at least they're death animations, so it's not like part of the story. The first remake, that was rough. I didn't like that at all. I get what they were going for. It's just too much. It's like, we don't want to watch her suffer this whole time, you know? And that's also the thing, right? Like, if you wanted that to be an origin, the lead up to her being the OG Lara that we know, that's like completely the opposite. That was like very like, it's so serious, it's so, I don't know. While OG Lara, there's like a kind of a happy-go-lucky vibe to it as well. You know, she like really enjoys Tomb Raiding. She's always, you know, confident and positive about things, and you know, I don't know. Beginning of the first was cool, had a horror vibe to it. Yeah, for a little bit. And then you get your guns, and then it's like, oh, I can just shoot everything. Okay, never mind. Still, by the way, still good games. Still would recommend them. To the point where I think these days there's very often sales on those games where you can get like the whole bundle, you know, the 3 games. You know, Tomb Raider. How do you actually call that one? Because if you say Tomb Raider, it might as well be the original, right? I guess Tomb Raider 2013 would be it. And then Rise and Shadow. The bundle, like the definitive edition or whatever it's called, the bundle of all 3 of them, very often goes on sale for like 20 euros. Which for those 3 games combined, that's like a great deal. She never got them guns, only the gun. Dual wheel was never an iconic thing apparently. Yup. That's also a thing they mocked with in the movie. Like, spoilers for the new movie, I guess, for the... But I guess if you watch the stream, you've seen the clip because I literally have it as an alert. But at the end of the movie, when she's in the gun shop and they give her like the handgun, she goes like, you know, I'll get 2, right? It's like, what? I'll take 2. That's exactly what she says. I'll take 2. Because that's the joke in the new trilogy. She never dual wields. It's just never goes for classic dual wielding. That's so whack. Like, why not just put that in? That's just such an easy win to get in your game. Why not? No, she needs a bow, just like every other girl in games these days. I hope the bow phase is over soon. I'm kinda over it. I don't need every redesigned character from the old days to suddenly be a bow wielder. I'll take 2. Anyway, boys and girls, good shit. Enough ranting about Tomb Raider. I think we're having Great Tomb Raider days ahead. Crystal Dynamics is released from the shackles of Square Enix just at the same time as they're doing the unified Lara timeline. I think this is perfect. This is the perfect time for it. They can do what they actually want, not get screwed over by bad sales numbers, even though they're literally selling millions. I think Tomb Raider has a bright future. I think that the next thing that happens with Tomb Raider is probably going to be something to keep our eye on. It might actually be a return to form. I really hope so. Think of one of the Jolie movies, you dual wields even on the cover. Yeah, but back in those days, you know, that was obviously you know, there wasn't even a doubt in anyone's mind. That was like Lara's shtick. But even, like, I get it, right? You're redesigning the character, so you kind of want to leave out the you know, like that element of it. But let's be real. At the end of the first game, or at least at the end of Rise or whatever, or at the end of Shadow when the trilogy is over, or at the start of Shadow, like somewhere in these games, she should have started dual wielding. That's such an easy win. And it seems so fun when they stick to their NFT plans. Yup. Yup. I hope that shit doesn't infest Final Fantasy VII Remake or Final Fantasy XIV or Final Fantasy XVI. Like, all of the cool games they have coming up, I really hope that it stays far, far away. Because the audience doesn't give a shit. I think if companies have these weird ideas, fine, let them try. But the second you see the audience reaction to it, or reception is probably a better word, and you see that nobody actually cares, nobody adopts it. Like, look at the Ubisoft thing. Like, barely anyone even did it in game. So, like, nobody gives a shit. Nobody gives a shit. So, even if these companies think it's gonna be hot shit, by now, most of them will have seen, like, oh, no, this is not going anywhere, and we should just ditch it. It's pretty wild to me that Square doubled down on it like that, because makes no sense to me. It must be a decision by a suit who's never been on social media. Anyway, boys and girls, I'm off for today. It is the weekend, which is great. Yeah, good chat. Hope you all had a good time. I'll be back on Monday with more streams. So timetable. We need to check some stuff. So next week, Friday, definitely no stream because I'll be going to Ice 9 Kills live. I think the next event coming up would be the Quarry, which releases the 10th of June, which is in 2 weeks. That's like not this Friday coming up, but the Friday after. So in 2 weeks Friday, the Quarry releases, which is like the new spiritual successor to Until Dawn. So that's exciting. Up until then, we'll probably play this until it's finished and some fighting game. Small reminder, tomorrow, Friday the 13th. Yeah, it depends on when. Because in the afternoon, I'll probably go work in my house again. If it's in the evening and I don't... Because depending on my friends, we might play board games, but I don't know. There's no plans yet for that. So, depending on the time tomorrow, I might be able to show up. I'm not sure. If I'm free, I'll definitely will show up. Let's put it that way. If I'm free, I'll definitely show up. But yeah, anyway, guys, take care. and I'll see you on Monday, alright? Bye bye!